Alexa TV presents in 3, 2, 1, Dateline Schools with your host, Terry Harrington.
This week on Dateline Schools, we're visiting Cleveland Elementary School in Port Huron, which has started this new school year already because they have what they call a balanced calendar. And explain what this is all about, my special guest is the principal here at Cleveland, Dave Roberts. And Dave, now that you're starting your second year, what are some of the things that you learned after the first year that you may be making some changes or tweaks to?
We have learned definitely a lot this first year. We do want to minimize the changes that we're making to specifically to the calendar, so we can we want to analyze the calendar, not the changes that we've made to that calendar. But we do have some scheduling tweaks. We found in our first year that parent-teacher conferences seemed a little bit late because they were the same as traditional calendar. So we're looking to back those up a little bit. Also, the scope and sequence of our curriculum is a little off right now, and we're working with teachers and our central office in order to ensure we don't have some gaps there with pacing and things, and where how the curriculum might be impacted by a different calendar.
Mm-hmm. Does the seasonals change being you're in summer? Actually, you're in school all 4 seasons. Does that kind of change the curriculum a little bit, especially in the science areas?
Not really. We have a scope and sequence for science. It's just about balancing that across the year and ensuring that our trimesters are matching up with a third of our school year.
Why did Port Huron decide to make this change here at Cleveland? Is it just kind of a pilot project, or is that going to be kind of a trend that we'll see?
So I think yes. So it would be 2 things there. So as far as pilot and why this change was made, knowing the former principal, Chris Collins, I'm a colleague of his. He's a good friend of mine. Speaking with him and other teachers around why this change was made, Cleveland wasn't identified as having to go through redesign, but we were very close. So in order to be proactive about what redesign is, we were implementing systems in our building that would be a proactive approach to that. And one of those would be balanced calendar. So at first it was a proactive approach to ensure that we are doing what's the best for our kids, and then also, I think that we are being watched very, very closely and seeing how this may impact the district as a whole. And I know the philosophy of me and the central office staff and everybody that works for our district is that we want to offer choices to kids, and maybe this is another choice that we can offer to them as a balanced calendar.
More tomorrow. For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington.